Hi everyone, welcome back to Cheap Lazy Vegan. Today's video I'm showing you guys how to make super healthy protein-packed burger patties. Now these burgers are delicious, gluten-free, oil-free, and easy to make using just a very few and simple ingredients. So let's get started. We're starting off by preheating our oven to 350 degrees Fahrenheit, and now we're going to prepare a flax egg mixture. So what we're doing is taking some ground flax seeds and mixing some water into it, and then you are going to mix it well together and let it sit for about 5 to 10 minutes. This should create a type of eggy-like texture, and it's quite often used in vegan cooking and vegan baking in order to replace eggs. So that's what we're doing now, and all of the measurements and ingredients list will be listed down below in a blog post, so don't you worry about that because you'll get all the information that you need. Now that we've prepared our flax egg mixture, we're going to put that aside, and I am just going to take half an onion and I'm just going to peel it and actually cut it into fours so that I can fit it into my food chopper or food processor so that I can chop the onion into very small pieces with very minimal effort. So now we are adding the onions into the food chopper along with some basil. So we had some basil in the house, so I just decided to add some leaves into the mixture, but this is totally optional and you don't have to do this, but it gave a nice flavor to the patties. Now we're just putting the chopped onion and basil aside, and we are going to process some beans. I'm just taking 2 cups of kidney beans. You can use whatever beans you want, just make sure they're already cooked or out of the can. And yeah, we're just going to process it. And you can just mash them with a fork if you prefer, but this is just a lot quicker. So I'm just processing it to the point where they're kind of mushy, but there's still some chunks in there. Now we're going to make some oat flour, so I'm just taking a cup of oats and I'm just grinding them up in a blender to make oat flour. But of course, if you already have oat flour, then you could just use that directly and you don't have to do this step. So now the hard part is finished and you can pretty much add everything into a big bowl, and then you're just going to mix it all together very well to create the patty mixture. If you feel that the mixture is too wet, then feel free to add a little less of the flax egg or add more oats, more beans until you get kind of the consistency that you want, but this worked for me. And now we're adding some of the seasonings. So again, you can use whatever seasonings that you prefer and that you like. And yeah, I just kind of added a bunch of the things that I had on hand, like garlic powder, paprika, and of course some nutritional yeast. Yay! And of course, we're adding a bit of salt at the end to give the patties some flavor. Alright, so now you can take a baking sheet, line it with some grease-proof non-stick paper, and then you are going to make these patties. And it should create about 6 patties from my experience. And they should look something like this. Doesn't it look yummy? And of course, if you'd like to make more, you can always double the recipe and you can always freeze the patties for later if that's what you prefer. So now you are going to stick them into the oven, and I bake them on each side for 10 to 11 minutes each. So after I baked for about 10 to 11 minutes, I took them out and I flipped them, and then I baked them for another 10 to 11 minutes. these are the finished patties, and of course you can dress the burger however way you want. If you're gluten-free, use a gluten-free bun. I'm just using a regular bun with some barbecue sauce, some avocado and tomato, and does that not look delicious? Oh my god, I absolutely love burgers. I hope you guys love burgers just as much as I do, and I hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure you give this video a big thumbs up, make sure you share it, and subscribe to this channel if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye bye!